Hello students, welcome to another class of physics where we are doing the chapter force and pressure. In the previous class, we learned the definition of force, that force is able to change the state of rest of an object and it is able to change the state of motion of an object. We also learned that the force required to change the state of rest or motion of an object should be unbalanced force. An unbalanced force applied on an object can make an object at rest into motion, it can bring it into motion, or it can change the state of motion by changing the speed of an object or by changing the direction of an object. We also learned that balanced force can change the shape of an object, and we also learned that force is a vector quantity which is specified completely by magnitude, which means that value of the force, and by direction in which the force is applied. In our context, we took the directions as positive and negative. Positive direction we took as the direction, the right direction we took as positive, and left we took with a negative sign. Today we will see that force arises due to some kind of interaction. Interaction can be between two objects in two ways. One type of interaction can be by physical contact between the objects. Another type of force can be interaction between the objects at a distance. And we know both the type of interactions there are so many examples which specify these two interactions very clearly, but let me give you some examples. Suppose I am pressing the cap of the marker against it. I am pressing the marker, I am writing on the board, I am applying some force on the board. These are some forces which are appearing due to physical contact. If I press the wall, then I am applying some force by physical interaction, physical contact. So this is one kind of a force. Whereas if I drop an object towards the ground, the gravity of Earth, which is at a distance, is pulling the object towards itself. Similarly, while playing with the magnets, you must have seen that magnets, they attract each other or repel each other even at some distance. Likewise, when you rub a comb against your hair and try to pull up the small bits of paper, they get attracted towards the comb. This is yet another example of force or interaction which acts at a distance. In this chapter, we will learn about four types of forces which appear due to physical contact between the objects, and three forces which are forces which act at a distance. These forces which appear due to physical contact between two objects are known as contact forces, and we will learn four contact forces. The first one will be tension. Second one will be normal reaction, the third will be friction, and the fourth one will be force due to collision between the bodies. Forces at a distance, in this category we will learn three different types of forces. One is electrostatic force, the other one is magnetic force, and the last one is gravitational force.